Hello, this is Dean and welcome to my video. You know, flat tires happen at the most inopportune times. And whether you run over a screw that's this size, or heaven forbid a nail that's this size, we're going to show you today how to plug a tire. So let's get after it. One of the ways the pros find a leak, whether it's a slow leak or not, is using some soapy water. Here I'm going to use just a couple of paper towels dipped in soapy water. And I'm going to demonstrate on my motorcycle tire, and this is representative of any tire. You can take the soapy water and either brush it on or rub it on. And what I'm looking for here is some bubbles or a bubble to appear after the initial soap is rubbed on the tire. Let it settle and then look for slow bubble to appear. Now you can rub the soapy water or brush the soapy water on any affected area that you have questions about. If you don't find anything using this method, second location I would look is around the valve stem. Once again, placing the soapy water around it, let it settle in, and then look for slow bubbles to appear. Failing this, you can unscrew the valve stem, cover that is, and place some soapy water directly inside the valve stem. Let it settle and look for some slow bubbles. In our case, we didn't have to be too concerned about what was causing the problem. We found it right off the bat. We took a key or some other sharp object and, thinking this might have been a small stone, tried to pry it out to no avail. So we knew it was a nail causing our slow leak. I wanted to show you my entire struggle here of trying to remove this and the number of tools that I tried to use. We had no idea how large the nail was or how long it was. So we were using a combination of needle nose pliers, trying to get it going here and get some cutters up underneath it, not to cut it. There's no way we're going to cut that nail in half using these small cutters. We're merely trying to get up under the head of the nail and prise it up. We did manage to get it up just a little bit, and we moved to some different tools here. Try something just a little bit different. Again, this is a different cutter. We're not trying to cut the nail, just use a little leverage, get up under that head and prise it. First attempt here failed, but check this out. Trusty needle nose pliers to the rescue again. How long is this thing? Wow, incredible. Take a look. Now comes the point where we want to do the repair. This is one of the tools that came in a kit that you can buy in a big box store. It is a corkscrew rasp. It's one of the tools that comes in the kit. Now I'm doing two things here. I'm roughing up the edges of the hole as I screw this down into the hole, and I'm also enlarging a hole just a little bit to prepare it for the plug which is to come. Notice I'm inserting and removing this tool several times to rough up the hole. This is the second tool that comes in the kit. This is the plug insertion tool, and I want you to pay close attention to the end of it as I demonstrate with this screwdriver. See how the end is open? That's how the plug's going to come out. I'll show you how that works. First, these are the plugs that came in the kit I bought. You just peel it back, remove one of them, and this is made of rubber as well. Now we want to insert this plug in the plug insertion tool. How do we do that? This is something I like to do. This is kind of off the record. I take a set of pliers and squeeze the end of the plug. Try to get it as flat as possible, and then insert it into the eyelet of this plug insertion tool. and grab it on the other side, and we're going to pull it about 50% of the way through. Now we have a rubber tire and a rubber plug. Guess what we use to secure it? Rubber cement. This also came in the kit. Now I can't stress this enough, use a liberal amount of rubber cement. Both sides, all the way around, everywhere that you see a piece of plug, put some rubber cement on it. And next we're going to take the end of this tool, insert it into the hole where the nail came out, and press down and twist. We're not going to press it down all the way inside the tire. We're going to leave a little bit of the plug sticking out. Now this can be a little bit difficult. You'll see me struggle here because the tire's flat. It's hard to get purchase. So we're going to get some more leverage as I twist and turn and pop. It goes down in. Now I'm going to twist and yank it out really fast, really hard. That's where the split in the end of this tool comes in handy, as I showed you earlier. Now another optional feature I like to do is take a sharp box cutter, cut the very end of the plug off. Don't have to do this step, but if you don't, it causes a little thump until the end of that wears off. Lastly, this tire, as you could read on the sidewall of your tire, calls for 34 to 35 pounds. 34.0 looks really good of air pressure, PSI. Put the cover back on the valve stem and you're done. I'd like to thank you for joining me today. I hope you learned a little something about plugging tires. If you like what you see, I invite you to subscribe to my channel. Leave some comments, pro or con. We invite them all. So thank you once again. We'll see you next time. Hello, this is Dean and welcome to my channel. I'd like to thank you for joining me today. Whether it's, all right, take two. Leave some comments. Let's keep going. Hello, this is Dean and welcome to my channel. Thanks for tuning in today. You know, whether it's, take three.